Hello, McGarvey music community. I am McGarvey Music. This is a different type of video. Remember last year, not around this time in December, a couple of days after Christmas, we talked about the Dr. Robert pedal. Still got it. It's great. Probably an update review maybe later. We'll see. I'm excited to talk about some of the guitars in my collection. This is the first guitar, technically. I mean, I've had several guitars throughout my life. Ever since I was little, I've always wanted to play guitar. Everything was a guitar. Sticks, shovels, rakes, you name it. Mom, one time when I was about yay big, because I was never little, except when I came out of the womb, she got me a garden play kit, like, a toy garden kit, and she wanted me to help her with gardening. But I saw one of those Flying V guitars from Gibson, and it was red. Not the guitar, the rake. The rake was red, and it looked like that, so I would go around the house pretending to play it. I had toy guitars. But when I was younger, I think like 5, 6, or 7, my grandmother got me a classical style guitar. I still have it. It's broken. It was basically used as a toy, but I still got it somewhere. And there was a black guitar I learned when I started getting serious about guitar. I learned on. I think it was a Greg Bennett. Maybe I'll show that in a different video. But this is the first guitar where I really get serious about guitar per se. It's a Fender acoustic guitar. I believe the exact model is a CD60CE in natural. So for all you acoustic people out there, you can probably tell me what that means, because I don't know what any of that means. It's made in, I think, Indonesia? China. Manufactured in China, actually. And it's a 2010. Because that's when I would have bought this, or I didn't buy it. It was a Christmas present that my Pap, Mom, and Dad bought for me. All 4 of them. It's a Fender acoustic, like I said. This kind of started the lifelong love affair I have with Fender guitars. Because then after this, I saved up to get this guitar. But before that one, I also, for my grandparents and parents bought me a blue Stratocaster. So I've had this for a long time. It's been through the ringer. I've learned how to play your typical cowboy chords. I learned how to play my first couple lead riffs on here, like Ticket to Ride. Even that thing, which was hard to do on this, believe it or not. And I learned how to play Nowhere Man, the solo, I know that wasn't perfect, please forgive me. It's been a while since I played that. And yeah, I've learned pretty much all my beginnings on this. Even bar chords when I learned how to play F. That was a bugger to learn. But it stayed original. I mean, the strings obviously aren't. They've been changed. So I'll give you a little close-up action. It's a natural. There's the front, down to the neck. Headstock, I changed the high strings. I haven't cut off the clippings yet. Here's the back. There's some dings, there's some dinges. A couple of these are because of handles on the chairs, or the armrest on chairs, and yes, it has a piezo pickup. It's a Fishman Electronics. There's the tuner. The button to turn on the tuner is right there. And you change the battery. Volume, and then bass, middle, treble. Has some dings on the body. Originally, this wasn't the guitar we put on layaway. It was a non-cutaway, so this was up here. But they sold that one even though we had it on layaway, I think. And we got a cutaway. So some interesting scratches that are on this. We used to have a cat, and I don't know if you can see that, but right there, a chunk of the finish was taken out, because around the time I got this, maybe a few years after rather, I saved up to get a drum kit because I was going to do drums in elementary band. And my sister's cat came into my room, got spooked, knocked over the cymbal. It hit here and here. Well, hit here first, then here. Then it slid down the neck and took a chunk out of the binding. I don't know if you can see that, but there's a chunk right there missing. And then when it dragged the whole way across the body and took out a nice little thing there. Some dents and dinges. Some other like little playware, like cracks, like I said, from armchairs. I tried to take as much care as I can of these guitars that I own, but this one, because I got it at such a young age, it wasn't a toy, but it definitely did see its fair share of abuse. It's been outside at campfires, at family cookouts, But when I got the 12 string, this kind of got retired for a bit. But recently, because I've been writing newer songs, I write songs if you didn't know. Recently, when I started writing songs, I broke out this because as much as I love my 12 string, this actually does gives you the sound that you need when you need a 6-string acoustic. Songs like that's something I've been working on, and I also wrote a cool little jaunty thing. That'll be coming out on the 3rd album once it gets released. I don't know. I love this guitar. It's been in my collection for over 10 years. I don't know if I got it in 2010, but it's been in the collection for over 10 years. It has to have been. So I hope you enjoy this look at the Fender 6-string acoustic. God bless you. Take care.